In this video, I want to talk about the International System of Units, or SI. Having an international system of units is very beneficial for us. For starters, it enables us to compare theoretical results to experimental results. Also, it enables us to compare alternative engineering design using some quantitative measures. It is also beneficial for better communication of the results in a meaningful and all-encompassing way. And finally, units of measure in SI are standards that are used throughout the world. So if you are using SI unit, you can be sure that anybody in the world can understand your design and your conclusions. So there are 7 major SI units, and the rest are derived based on these 7 major units. So we have the length, which is measured by meter. So the basic unit for length is meter, and the symbol is m. We have mass, which is measured in kilogram, and the symbol is kg. We have time, which is measured in seconds with the symbol S. We have the electric current, which is measured in ampere with the symbol A. We have the thermodynamic temperature, which is measured in degree Kelvin with the symbol K. We have the amount of substance, which is measured in mole, and the symbol is MOL. And finally, we have the luminous intensity, which is measured in candela, and the symbol for it is CD. So those were the major SI units. But as you can see, they may be not enough. So because of that, we have some derived units that are defined based on a combination of the major units that we have. So for example, we have frequency, which is measured in hertz, and it is defined as the number of times that a phenomena occurs in 1 second. So because of that, the symbol for frequency is 1/second. We can have force, which is measured in Newton, and the equation representing the force is kg, kilogram, multiplied by m, the unit of length, divided by second squared. We have energy, we have power, the electric charge, we have the electric potential or voltage, resistance, conductance, capacitance, magnetic flux, inductance. So we will see all of these measures or units later on in this course. So usually the SI units are either too large or too small. So usually what happens is that we use some standard prefixes to be able to describe the amount of the variables that we have more properly. So these prefixes are powers of 10, and I'm sure you have seen and used many of these before. So if you ever worked with a computer, you probably have seen the prefix giga, which is shown with G, and it is equal to 10 to the power of 9. Or mega as well, right? It's shown with M, and it is 10 to the power of 6. Or if you ever use the tape measure, you probably have seen centi in centimeter, which is 10 to the power negative 2. So that is 100th of a meter. So the ones that I highlighted here are the most common ones, but all of them are very useful. One thing that you need to consider is that these are only prefixes, right? So there is no unit assigned to them. So you can have a centimeter, you can have a centikilometer, right? You can have a centisecond, for example, or you can have a gigabyte, right? So these are only prefixes, so they don't talk about any specific unit. So in this video, we learned a little bit about the International System of Units, or SI, and why it is useful. You saw the major SI units, and then you saw some of the derived units which are built using the major SI unit. And finally, you learned about the standard prefixes that we use to better represent the quantities or the variables that we will have.